This video is designed to help you write a detailed paragraph for the essay you've been assigned. Let's think about what our focus is. No one likes to have a boring middle to an essay. We've all read those books that go on, and there seems to be no real point. We are all snoozing in the middle, just waiting for it to be over. When we write interesting detailed paragraphs, our big focus or our big idea should already be in our head. Our big idea is the controlling idea or the prompt. This is why we are writing this essay. You should have thought about the prompt, the controlling idea, and you should have created some big ideas. I use 3. It could be 2 really great details. It could be 4. It could be 5. But you should have some main ideas that support why you are writing this topic. In order for you to be successful with this video and to use this video to write your detailed paragraph, you need to know which main idea you're going to be writing on. I would also suggest that you have the source or sources that you're going to be using so that you can reference them while you're writing. It's a good idea to start your main idea paragraph with the connecting idea. So here we go. Let's say we're writing about bicycle sharing programs. Blank. The bicycle sharing program is so important to my community. The controlling idea. The bicycle sharing program also needs or has or wants or includes. So here I'm including my prompt, and here I'm including the main idea for why I believe it's important. The controlling idea, bicycle safety program, is so important to getting and making new jobs. I'm putting my big idea or my main ideas here. So now what I'd like for you to do is pause the video. Hold on a minute, not yet. You're going to pause the video in a minute, and you're going to think about how you can include your controlling idea. And remember, that is the big focus, changing Earth. And how that ties in to your main idea. If you can only think of a sentence that includes the main idea focus of this paragraph, use it. Now we've got our main idea paragraph. Our readers know what this paragraph is going to be about. Now we're going to need to include a specific reference to the text and why it's important. Now, we need to reference somewhere in the text. We don't have to do it for every single sentence. We definitely do not need to include page numbers if we're talking about a huge essay. It sounds so boring. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the reference probably in the beginning. Let's look at an example. We could start off with, after reading, and cite our text. Then we could include a detail that we got from the text but put in our own words. So let me give you an example from something that you've read before. After reading Problems with Bicycle Sharing, I have realized that it's not a good idea to share bicycles because they take up just too much space. The words too much space are written in my own words, but I got that information from the text, so I cited it. Now I'm going to give examples of too much space here and wrap up my detail. So let's summarize while you write your next sentence using a source. After reading and you cite your source, tell a detail to support your main idea use your own words. Pause the video while you write your detail sentence. Now, one sentence isn't enough for a detailed paragraph. We do have to have two. While you're thinking about this one, you already cited your source. If you are using the same source, you do not need to cite it again. If you are using another source in that paragraph, you would. So you could start that one with, I also read in, and cite your source. Here you might include a direct quote. You only include a direct quote if it is a great sentence that would enhance your paragraph. If it wouldn't enhance your paragraph, it's better to put it in your own words. So now let's write our second detailed paragraph, using a source or not, depending on your paragraph or your plan. I also read in blank, or you could say, the book also stated, and then write down what you have for your second detail for your main idea. Once you have at least two details that back up your main idea, we need to make sure we summarize. Now, this is where I tell my students that this is a time to put a little bit of themselves and a little bit of energy into their main idea paragraphs. You want to rephrase the big idea or your main idea in a new way, and you want to connect it with a transition. Safety is really important to bike sharing. Erosion, I wouldn't work with this one, but I might say safety must not be forgotten, or no one wants to forget about the importance of safety. Some of these sentences can also start with I. I think water erosion is probably the most powerful way to change the earth. I think, or in my opinion, and you wrap up rephrasing your beginning sentence. Pause the video and write your summarizing sentence. So remember that each detailed paragraph must include a main idea sentence with the big idea, two supporting details that contain at least one specific text reference and why those details connect to the big idea, a conclusion sentence. Every essay must have a minimum of 2 detailed paragraphs, and I really encourage you to write more. The more you write, the more you show off your writing skills. The less you write, the less it shows you have those skills. So get excited about writing those detailed paragraphs. Start your writing engines and continue.